Yeah, Preston, I mean, it's hard to believe the kids are so young. 3 teens involved, a 16-year-old and 2 14-year-olds. They were arrested for multiple carjackings. They even threatened some of those victims with guns before running away in a stolen vehicle. Dashcam video from the night of December 19th shows a Seattle police officer chase after a stolen gray vehicle. After 3 attempted carjackings in the Alki neighborhood of West Seattle, officers navigate traffic trying to stop the car. The chase then heads eastbound on the West Seattle Bridge. Officers quickly deploy spike strips, deflating the tires of the stolen car, but then the vehicle continues south on I-5, exiting the highway to the Georgetown neighborhood. You see the 3 teens jump out of the car and run from police. Officers chase 2 of the teens and handcuff them.
Lay down, flat.
The 3rd teen found shortly after and taken into custody. Crazy video to watch. Now, the 3 teens, they were arrested on a slew of charges, including robbery and possession of a stolen vehicle and eluding from police. The 16-year-old and one of the 14-year-old, they are out of custody on home electronic monitoring. One of the 14-year-olds remains in custody tonight. Live in Seattle, Hannah Knowles, KOMO News.
Mary, we spoke with the neighbor who considers Engeland a friend of more than a decade. She says she believes he had no ties, to Grays Harbor County, where his body was found. She and other neighbors say they just want answers as to what happened to Engeland and why.
It's like a bad nightmare episode of CSI.
Laurie Goekenhad is in disbelief at the tragic loss of her neighbor and friend of a decade, Curtis Engeland. His body was found more than 100 miles away in Grays Harbor County. She had been holding out hope through the weeks he had been reported missing that he would come home.
It's like there's a missing person, except it's somebody that you care about and it's real, and it's shocking.
She adds his sudden disappearance last month was odd for the avid hiker, gardener, and cat lover, especially in this quiet Mercer Island neighborhood off 62nd Avenue Southeast.
It was very unusual is that he would never leave his cats unattended.
The King County Medical Examiner's Office confirms he died by sharp force injury to the neck. The unanswered questions remain where and when he was killed and a motive.
The horrifying outcome of it is just too much to bear.
Mercer Island police in a statement write, "Unfortunately, we can't provide anything additional to the public," adding there is no related threat to the Mercer Island community. Police have said so little about this case. Is that frustrating for you as a neighbor?
I appreciate what the police are doing, and right now at this point with this devastating news that confirms our worst fear and nightmares, we're just hoping that we get, we can get a conclusion to find out exactly what happened as soon as possible.
Goekenhad plans to upkeep her longtime neighbor's garden, a way to honor his memory and one of his favorite hobbies.
Just the things that he'll miss, but are part of who he is, of course. It's important to us.
Crime Stoppers is also offering a $1,000 reward to anyone who can provide information leading to a suspect arrest. Their number is 1-800-222-TIPS. For now, live on Mercer Island, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.